Are you struggling to make ends meet with rising prices everywhere you look? What if I told you that up to £800 could be landing in your bank account next year? That's right, the UK government is offering substantial cost of living support in 2025. But there's a catch: not everyone qualifies. Are you one of the millions of Brits eligible for this financial lifeline? And what happens if you miss one of these crucial payments? The answers might surprise you. Before we dive into all the essential details about these payments that could help cover your bills, food, rent, and fuel costs, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I'll be bringing you the latest updates on government support schemes throughout the year, and with these payments coming in 3 separate installments, you'll want to stay informed every step of the way. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about the £800 cost of living payments coming in 2025. With inflation continuing to put pressure on household budgets across the UK, this government support package could make a real difference to millions of people. The good news is that if you qualify, you won't need to apply. These payments will come automatically. But understanding who's eligible, when exactly the money will arrive, and what to do if something goes wrong is crucial to ensure you don't miss out. Let's start with perhaps the most important detail: how the £800 will actually be paid. Rather than coming as one lump sum, the government has opted to split this support into 3 separate payments spread throughout 2025. This approach is designed to provide ongoing assistance during what continues to be a challenging financial period for many households. The payment schedule is expected to look like this. First, there's a £300 payment coming in spring 2025, likely between April and May. This will be followed by another £300 payment in the summer months, probably between July and August. Finally, a £200 payment will round out the support package in autumn, around October time. These payments will be deposited directly into your bank account, and you'll typically see a reference like DWP COL or HMRC COLS when they arrive. Now, let's address the big question: who actually qualifies for these payments? The eligibility is primarily based on receiving certain income-based benefits during specific qualifying periods that will be determined by the government. If you're currently receiving any of the following benefits, there's a good chance you'll qualify: Universal Credit, Income-Based Job Seekers Allowance, JSA, Income-Related Employment and Support Allowance, ESA, Income Support, Pension Credit, Working Tax Credit, or Child Tax Credit. It's worth noting that there may also be additional support coming for those on disability-related benefits. This includes Personal Independence Payment, PIP, Disability Living Allowance, DLA, Attendance Allowance, Armed Forces Independence Payment, and War Pension Mobility Supplement. However, these payments are typically handled separately, so keep an eye out for specific announcements if you're receiving any of these benefits. For those who might not be familiar, PIP or Personal Independence Payment is a benefit for people aged 16 and older who need assistance due to a long-term illness or disability. It consists of 2 components: a daily living part for help with everyday activities like cooking and getting dressed, and a mobility part for those who struggle with getting around. Payment levels vary depending on how much support you need, and importantly, PIP isn't affected by your income or savings. While these payments should come automatically if you qualify, there are several steps you can take to ensure everything goes smoothly. First, make sure your bank information is up to date with the DWP or HMRC to avoid any delays. Keep your benefit claim active and ensure it's valid during the eligibility check periods, which will be announced by the government. Watch for those specific payment references in your bank statements, and regularly check the Governor UK website for the latest updates on these payments. What should you do if you believe you qualify but don't receive a payment? First, don't panic. There are established procedures for dealing with this situation. Start by carefully checking your bank account for any entries you might have missed. Then confirm that your benefits were indeed active during the eligibility window. If everything seems correct but you still haven't received your payment, you can report the issue using the Governor UK Cost of Living Payment Portal. And if you still have questions or concerns, don't hesitate to contact the DWP or HMRC directly. It's important to understand that these payments are part of the government's response to ongoing economic pressures. With inflation continuing to impact household budgets, this £800 support package aims to provide some relief for those who are most financially vulnerable. While it won't solve all problems, it could make a meaningful difference in helping people manage essential costs like energy bills, food, and housing expenses during what continues to be a challenging time for many. The £800 cost of living payment for 2025 represents a significant support measure for millions of UK households, with the money being distributed across 3 separate payments throughout the year. It's designed to provide ongoing assistance rather than a one-off solution. If you're currently receiving qualifying benefits, make sure your information is up to date and keep an eye on the official announcements regarding eligibility periods. Remember that these payments will come automatically if you qualify. There's no application process to worry about. However, staying informed about the specific timeline and keeping your benefit details current will help ensure everything runs smoothly. And if you do encounter any issues with receiving your payments, there are clear channels available to address and resolve these problems. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up to help others find it too. And if you know someone who might be eligible for these payments, share this video with them. It could make a real difference to their financial situation next year. Do you have questions about these cost of living payments or other government support schemes? Drop them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them in future videos. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on all the latest developments regarding these payments as we move closer to 2025. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.